Let me tell you why you cannot ever give up, not ever quit. You just got to think about what's the next thing to do. You can't wallow in your sorrow or anything like that. Let me tell you how I became the #1 publisher for producing products for Black women. Black women's empowerment, Black women's healing. I am the #1 producer. I have ebooks, I have coaching, I have regular books, I have e-courses. I have it all for the Black woman to not only heal, but to be empowered to move forward and come out of imposter syndrome. I moved here in 1992. Here is Georgia. I moved to Georgia with a 1-year-old, a U-Haul truck, a car seat, and a little Ford Escort on the back. My contents weren't a lot, but that's what I had. I moved to Georgia, sight unseen, moved in with a girlfriend for a short period of time, but then my aunt, who had just passed away, left me some money. Her insurance policy was about $15,000, might have been 10, I don't even remember. But it was my saving grace. I opened up a daycare center, and then 4 or 5 years later, I went into real estate. Now today, not only do I have 18 licenses across the United States to be a real estate broker in any state, but also that same 1-year-old daughter is now Delta's second Black female captain at Delta. She flies the planes, the big bodies, okay? I'm telling you, my story is one of a lot of heartache, a lot of struggles, a lot of emotional wounds. I've had failed relationships, two divorces, and struggle after struggle after struggle, but also victory after victory after victory. When I tell you that you cannot give up, you cannot give up. I'm here now in Belize. The past 3 weeks of my life, I thought it was going to go a certain way. Well, the first week, past 3 weeks, in that first week, I had all types of appointments and distractions that took me off production. I could not get my new products out to you guys. So guess what? All right, fine. I'll kill it next week. When next week comes, I get a cold. So now it was a horrible cold where I was curled up in the bed. I'm taking all types of holistic stuff. I'm taking vitamin C. I'm taking everything to try to get myself better. And I struggled for wellness that entire week. So then it was time for me to leave there. I was still congested, but I left, came to Belize, back to Belize. When I got to Belize, I was faced with a horrible Airbnb. Didn't have a place to stay that night when I was on the mainland. My apartment is on the island. Okay, what happens next? Finally get to my apartment. Oh, now the AC wants to go out. The AC kept going in and out for 8 days. My hair that I had just had done, the setting was all off. Now I'm looking rough and tough. I had to take my hair out and do my own braids in the past couple of days. But not only did that happen, guess what else happened? And here it is. This is supposed to be my week of recovery. Baby. Then the cabinet guys came. They were supposed to only be a few hours. Oh, just hang the cabinets right up. They arrested 2 days of my work life. I'm sitting here in this room with nowhere to go. Why? It was torrential downpour of rain. So I'm sitting here with men in my space, trying to move forward, but cannot. Why? Because I cannot create. I can't even hear myself. Drills are going, hammers are going, doors open, mosquitoes coming in. All kinds of chaos was just popping off, okay? Frustrated. But I said, after this is done, I'll be able to start. What's amazing is I have a coach. I was in a mastermind class with my coach 2 nights before, the night that the AC went out. No. A week after the AC went out, the night before the cabinet guys came. My coach gave me something so empowering that it broke through the ceiling of my mind and took me somewhere else. Now I was ready to just come forward and just really lay it out for you ladies. I was ready. We were about to get it. You hear me? And then now I'm under arrest in this space with no creativity and nowhere to go. Torrential downpour rain. Couldn't work out. Nothing. Aggravating. So guess what else happens? My cord, my charger to my iPhone, it dies. Ha! Guess what? I knew to bring another one. So now I turn around and get the other cord. Well, guess what? Last night, that one died too. But before last night even happened, do you want to know that my hot water went out after the guys put up the cabinets and had me hostage for 2 days? And then the AC went back out again. When I tell you, I went for a walk finally this morning. I didn't feel like going. I was exhausted. I was so exhausted that I laid right here in this bed while the guy was fixing that AC for 3 hours, and I'm falling asleep with the guy in my space. That never happens. I never go to sleep during the day, and never happens when I have a stranger in my space. I was exhausted. Baby, when I went for my walk finally this morning, what did I do first? Pick up the phone. I'm going to empower another sister. Since I'm stuck in my head, in my space, tired, the whole 9 yards, let me go pour into somebody else. I have enough to give to somebody else, and I'm angry. I'm angry, just so angry, because I'm just so ready. I'm so excited because I'm in this season. I have found a way to conquer my imposter syndrome, my own. So I'm now set free on another level. I get out for my walk. I'm talking to my daughter on my way back. 30 seconds of walking away from my door. Boom! My phone dies. Why? Because now the second charger doesn't work. I'm like, you know what? It ain't about the setback. It's about the comeback. But gosh, you can only take but so much. I called my daughter and I told her everything. I ran down everything that I was challenged with. And I said, now, I need you to flip this around. And this is my younger baby. I said, tell me what I would tell you if the story was the other way around. She stopped and she thought for a second. And she got so quiet. I didn't think she was going to give me anything. She said, Mom, you would tell me you have done your absolute best. Right now, the cards are just not in your favor. But it will be. So just allow what's happening to happen. But it will turn around. Because it is your turn. Something like that, she says. And I said, wow, that's exactly what I told myself. I know that my comeback game is strong. But this is on a whole nother level. There's absolutely no way. In 3 weeks, you can have all these different attempts coming at you when you know greater is in you. And for it to mean that, oh, it's just not meant for you. Hell yeah, it's meant for you. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. I'm about to put out even more content to help my Black sisters. Listen, we are strong women for a reason. And you know what? When I found out that we were the most marginalized worldwide, most marginalized, the women, because we are faced with racism and sexism. But that's not why we're marginalized. People treat you the way they see you. And the way they see us is that we enter a room small. So therefore they treat us small. Marginalized mean insignificant. They treat us like we're insignificant because we've been walking into those rooms like we're insignificant. We are freaking queens. We got to get it together. Straighten your crown, queen. Straighten it up. Shoulder square. Chin up. Let's go. You're going to get everything that you deserve in this life. You are coming out of imposter syndrome. You're going to recognize and believe the greatness in you. You got faith that it can happen. Hope says it can happen for you. Grab onto your hope. Grab onto your hope. Greater is waiting for you. Don't you dare give up. I love you so much. Come on, girl. We got this.